What is up, guys? Welcome to this episode of Video Game Hunting. We found a lot of stuff, and let's go ahead and get started. First up, now I've already gotten rid of this, so I'm just showing you the PS2 version I have. This was a 2 for $5 deal at one of the Goodwills, and we had Destroy All Humans. Obviously a classic game where you're controlling this alien and just ransacking the Earthlings. And then this was really interesting. I've never seen this game before. Wrath Unleashed for the original Xbox.
Now the mightiest of the overlords prepare for the ultimate confrontation. The time has come for the wrath of the gods to be unleashed.
Player 2. Player 2, close to victory. Player 1. Fight.
Oh, so I can show you this one. The other, like I said, the other one was, I got rid of that. But anyway, this is complete. And this one's a really interesting kind of game because it has like two unique modes essentially. One's kind of like an RTS mode where you're trying to capture key structures with an army of monsters and get key footholds and everything. So that's pretty cool. And then there's like an arena combat too, where you're battling one-on-one with other creatures. So pretty cool. Don't know too much about it, but the idea for it is really interesting. The next Goodwill. All this was on Friday. Picked up on the GameCube. Now that the prices on this Goodwill have gone up, which is unfortunate because I used to be able to get 2 games for this price. But this one was worth it. For $5.25, we picked up Resident Evil on the GameCube. So that is the back, and then of course this is complete. The discs are really nice. So yeah, I mean, it's Resident Evil. Survival, horror, awesomeness. Then, this was a 2 for $5 deal too. The other thing was just some kind of Photoshop element CD thing. But this one, I did not have. Unfortunately, it kind of tore the label a little bit there when I was trying to peel the sticker off because they put it on the inside label, which I hate. But anyway, we got Dynasty Warriors 4. Definitely has some wear issues, and then that issue where the sticker ripped the artwork. But anyway, it's complete at least. So, of course, the Dynasty Warrior games, you're just battling hordes and hordes of enemies till you defeat the main guy on the other side, and yeah, pretty cool. I still haven't really played too many of the Dynasty Warriors games, honestly. I went by Salvation Army. Saw this like the week before. It was half off this following week, so I figured, why not? I'll get it. So instead of paying $2 for it, because that's just too extreme, I paid $1 for this. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase for the PlayStation. Greatest hits. Alright, so, yeah. Adventure game. Looks like with Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, of course. Who else? So yeah, picked that up for $1 because that's not too much, right? The final Goodwill of the day, which was actually, I think I was going in reverse with this, but the best finds were at the first one, which was all these games, and these games I'm going to show you first were 99 cents. Really cool to find a Master System game for 99 cents, and that is Rocky Balboa. Pretty cool. Boxing game, awesome. And then these aren't the actual copies I picked up at the store. These are my own copies because I've already gotten rid of these. Big Mother Truckers and Crazy Taxi. Picked both those games up for $1, and yeah, I've already got rid of them. Then another one that I picked up for $1, The King of Route 66. I know it didn't get quite the best reviews. It's like truck racing and like on big rigs and everything. Looks interesting, but apparently the reviews weren't all that great. But it is complete, and for 99 cents, why not? Another game here that's 99 cents. Picked up Lethal Skies 2. So obviously we got a flight combat game here. I've seen the first one, but I haven't found that one on the cheap yet. I think that one was at the other Goodwill that they went $5.25 for, and just too much. That's like retail for it. Anyway, pick that one up. And then this one was a really cool 99-cent game to pick up because this is in Mr. Tight White's shooter contest that's still ongoing, I believe. And yeah, really, I mean, it got mixed reviews, but for the most part, I've heard really good things about this game, and that is Mobile Light Force 2. Charlie's Angels inspired cover and the robot shooting in the background. I think CM Retro was just talking about this in one of his videos. Anyway, he just picked this one up too. But yeah, it's a shmup. Really good shoot 'em up game for the PlayStation 2, and that's one of those blue bottom discs too, which is kind of cool. Love finding those. Those were the initial PS2 games had. So yeah, not bad for 99 cents. Next rung up, got a couple of Sega related games here. First up I got for $2.99 at Shadow of the Beast. And for the Master System, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? So you're trying to hunt down Carmen Sandiego. Where is that lady? Who knows? It has the manual, user manual, and a detective's almanac. Excuse me. And it's in pretty good shape, except for it's kind of coming up there, but we can maybe move that back down or something. So not bad for $2.99 for those. Then next rung up, $4.99 for the both of these. Got another shoot 'em up on the Sega Master System, Thunderblade. Controlling this helicopter and just you're the gunship gladiator flying the Thunderblade chopper. Some say you're unstoppable. The mission will put you to the test. So you gotta destroy all these encroaching tanks and airships and everything that are coming into your country. Very cool. So manual's a little bit beat up. Looks like it's been through a war. Like what I did there. And then we have the game, which is actually in really nice shape. So very cool. And then a game that came out for the Genesis, and one of the highly regarded game on the Genesis, and I guess it's still pretty highly regarded on the Master System, Altered Beast, where you play as a revived Roman centurion 100 years later by the god Zeus, and you must save his daughter Athena by transforming from this really beastly looking man into an actual beast. So it's pretty cool. There's the manual and the game. Game has a little bit of wear there, but not bad. I'll take it. For $4.99, sure. And for some reason this one was $7.99. But it's worth it to me. Goes for a little more than that anyway. But didn't have it for the Genesis. Krusty's Super Funhouse. Yeah, featuring The Simpsons. So then this one, instead of actually controlling Bart, which is most of the Simpsons games were back then, you actually controlled Krusty's in this platforming adventure game here. So we have the manual and the game in there. And the game, the cart, is in really nice, clean shape. Still has the gloss on it. Love seeing the gloss. Alright, and then the rest of these were $9.99. Yeah, so I spent a lot at this Goodwill, but there's some really good stuff. First up is a Sega CD game, and the first one I've ever seen that's in a cardboard box, and that is Black Hole Assault. Apparently you control a giant robot in a kind of side-scrolling adventure kind of game here. Love it how it says high-intensity photorealistic CD graphics and a pumpin' soundtrack. It literally says pumpin' soundtrack. Anyway. Box has seen better days, but still not bad. Still give it a C minus, maybe B, maybe even a B. Let's see. Can't remember how to get the game out of here. Well, the manual is in good shape. So there's the manual. Really nice, crisp manual here. Piloting your cam. There's some shots there. And the actual disc is... I think I gotta open it from the bottom, which is stupid. There it is. There's the disc, and this is in really nice shape there. Alright, so this game, I already have it on the Xbox, but when I saw it in the case for $9.99, I knew it was going to come home with me, and that is the Mega Man Anniversary Collection for the GameCube. Games in one. So obviously it has the original 1 through 8 in the series of the Mega Man games, and then 2 never released ones in the US. So that's pretty sweet, and that is very complete. I absolutely love Mega Man, and I am so happy to add this to the GameCube library. So nice. Now I picked up another Sega Master System game for $9.99. It says adventure role-playing. I mean, it is adventure role-playing. I guess it's kind of like a Zelda 2, but it's called Lord of the Sword. So it's like more or less like a side-scrolling adventure game with RPG elements in it. But really happy to add this to the collection. Has the manual, has the game. Cart is in really good shape there. Yeah, so not sure how it plays, but look forward to trying it out. And then the power play. Alright, so guys, this is the power play. I think I was looking at this online and wanted to buy it, and I'm glad I held out because I got it for $9.99 with the manual, no box, but the manual is there, and that is Shining in the Darkness. So there is the manual there to Shining in the Darkness. So this is obviously in the Shining series. One of the first Shining games, if not the first. I'm not sure if it is the first one, if any of you guys out there know, but really cool. And I mean, it's like top-down perspective, kind of like Final Fantasy there. And then the battles take place, you know, like first-person view. Really cool. And then there's the cart in really nice shape there. Not bad at all. You know, I love my role-playing games, and I've been trying to add role-play games to my Sega, really any of my Sega collections, and that will fit nicely amongst them. So very awesome, and just so happy to get that. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later.